Welcome back, everyone, to the smartest year ever, our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. My name is Gordy. Hey. And over 50 years ago, we sent a message into space, and it is still out there waiting for a reply. But what did that message say, and who was it for? Like and subscribe if you haven't, so you can keep up every single day. Today is episode 150. 300 if you count that I do short versions of every episode. So go check out those. And I got another good one tomorrow, so be sure to subscribe because tomorrow you're going to want to tune in. So yesterday I talked about the dark forest theory, and researching that led me to today's episode. Oh, this is going to be a tough one, really. In 1974, a group of scientists gathered in Puerto Rico to send a message into space. It was a message aimed at the stars, a binary coded burst of information sent from the Arecibo Observatory, one of the most powerful radio telescopes ever built. Wow, would you look at that? That looks powerful. The goal was to show off what the telescope could do and maybe to see if anyone out there was listening. Before we get to what the message said, the Arecibo Observatory collapsed recently in 2020 after a series of cable failures caused its 900-ton platform to crash into the dish. The cables were weakened by years of wear and damage from Hurricane Maria too in 2017, and instead of rebuilding, they're turning the site into an educational center. The Arecibo Message was crafted, though, by a team led by Frank Drake, the guy behind the Drake equation, the formula that estimates the number of civilizations in the galaxy. Carl Sagan was also involved, and together they tried to condense all of humanity into a simple 1,679-bit binary message, just ones and zeros. So what did it say? Well, it wasn't exactly a hello, but it was more like a cosmic business card of some sorts. The message included a series of numbers from 1 to 10 to establish a numerical system. I'm going to show the message too. Hopefully that's what I'm doing. Whoa. The message included a series of numbers from 1 to 10 to establish a numerical system. Then it laid out the basic building blocks of DNA, the double helix structure, and a simple diagram of a human figure. It even included our solar system, showing which planet the message came from, and a crude outline of the Arecibo telescope itself. You know, like sending a postcard with like, wish you were here. You aliens would not believe how sick this telescope is. And this is all kind of scary if you tuned into the dark forest theory episode yesterday, but also kind of cool too. It's also kind of cool. But what else is kind of fun is that the message is still out there. It's traveling at light speed, and it's currently about 50 light years away, right? Aimed at a star cluster called M13 in the constellation Hercules. M13, that kind of sounds like a street gang, but it's not. It is a star cluster. And if you're like me, you ask, why did they choose that specific star cluster? Well, they picked it because it's a dense, bright cluster of stars that was in a good position in the sky at the time of the broadcast. Also, it was more of a symbolic target, not a serious attempt to contact specifically anyone in that cluster. But if some advanced civilization in M13 had a radio telescope as powerful as Arecibo and was listening when the signal arrived, they'd receive our little 1974 binary blast, but it is unlikely because M13 is moving through space, and by the time the signal actually gets there, those stars will have likely shifted positions. Many scientists think we basically sent a message to an empty address, like, M13 don't live here no more, quit calling, take me off your list. I was curious, like, how many light years away was M13? Like, how long would it take, thus, to actually arrive the message? Well, M13 was about 25,000 light years away when it was sent, so it would take 25,000 years to reach them. Okay. I'll be waiting. And yeah, as I said, the location of the cluster will likely be in a totally different place by then. But let's just say, what if someone did actually get the message? Like, think about what they'd be seeing. A human figure, a double helix, a diagram of our solar system, no context, no explanation, just a bunch of ones and zeros. Would they understand it? Would they even care? Would they be like, oh crap, these earthlings drew us a picture? Like, would they put it on their cosmic fridge? Like the weird crayon drawing it is? Would they treat it like a business card and like just throw it away or put it in like a big fat wallet that needs to be purged? And there's the risk factor, as I mentioned. Yesterday we talked about the dark forest theory, the idea that revealing ourselves to the universe might be a bad idea. Like Stephen Hawking, as I mentioned yesterday, warned that broadcasting our existence could be as dangerous as shouting into a dark forest full of predators. So what did we do in 1974? We just lit a bonfire and yelled, "Hey, you-hoo! We're over here. Come harvest us. We're made of carbon." So there you have it, the Arecibo Message, humanity's cosmic postcard still drifting through space. Maybe it's just a blip of static drifting into the void forever, or maybe it's waiting to be answered. So what's out there? Is anyone reading our message right now? And what would they think of us? It's just so many interesting questions. So thanks to all my sources, though, which can be found in the YouTube description. Please leave me a comment, follow, rate, like, subscribe, share with someone who likes this sort of thing. At Smartest Year Ever, everywhere on socials. Go check out the 1-minute video that I do of each of these episodes. In the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. Got another interesting one, kind of a weird, never thought of that, tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow in the Smartest Year Ever.